Okay, so here's a car I should have made a video on a while ago, but I didn't because I am lazy. Which you'll find out. That's why I haven't made videos in a while, just because I've been too lazy to do it. And my camera's kind of broken right now, or I would have made a couple of them, because my asshole friend decided he was going to break it, but it wasn't on purpose, so I guess I can't get too mad. So yeah, this is a 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible. I figure I'll start at the front and work my way to the back. It's got the original it's a 4-barrel 330 V8. This motor is seized right now, but it's just because it's been sitting for 10 years. It was driven to this spot, believe it or not. It's got factory air conditioning. We need to get a good battery, and then it'd probably break free, but I don't think it seized too hard. Like I say, there's oil in the cylinders. There's actually a lot of penetrating oil in the cylinders that have been sitting there for probably 6 months now. There's no plugs in it right now either. I don't know where they are, but we got a almost like never ran, I think. I'm not sure. My dad said he built this engine in college with his friend, but they never really got to run right. They never got the camshaft timed right. But that is a 1967 Oldsmobile engine. It's a high compression, high performance engine. So it's 332. It's not the 400 though. So that'd be nice. But yep, factory air conditioning. Everything's original. 4-barrel. Blah blah blah. The chrome seems good. It's got a little bit of rust there. That's a hole. That's not just bubbling up. The only other rust on it is back there. Down here, as you can see, I'm gonna put my hand through the fender. But we got a whole brand new, old stock fender, passenger side fender hanging up in the rafters, so that isn't a problem. This side is solid all the way down to the ground. It's got a little bit bubbling up there, but no big deal. Got a lot of surface rust through the paint, as you can see. Nothing too major. Maybe just skim coat of body filler to fill in some of those dents, or not dents, pits, but then it'll be fine. It's got some rust right down here too, but that's not a major area. I mean, that could easily be made. That's just a little, it's a little funny of a curve, but you know, it's in a spot no one's gonna see. It's got a lot of stuff bubbling up along here, because you know, water runs right down here when it rains. But yeah, the interior's pretty much gone. The door panels are getting a little moldy and nasty, but 2-speed power glide automatic, I believe. I don't think this has a 3-speed, but you know, if we were to redo everything, you'd probably put a stick or whatever. But power top, power antenna too, but I don't think the antenna works. But you know, you got everything. I think my parents paid $500 for this car, I believe, in 1982. I found the bill of sale. Got the original owner's manual and everything. It's all moldy and nasty, but it's there. Oops. I don't know what this stuff is doing out, but it's there. Bill of sale, but I'm not gonna set up too long. Actually, I could pop the trunk and show you some of the stuff that we got for this car. Nasty rust and stuff there, but I mean a dent. I mean, not rust. There's no rotting through, but as you can see, it's pitted, nasty. But oh well, what can you do? It's a gas story. This is a cool gas door. You flip down the license plate and you put the nozzle in there. Now the bad thing about this trunk, all along there is just nothing left, but there's a trunk lid right there that my dad pulled off a parts car that he had in the 70s, I believe. Or not 70s, he didn't have this car in the 70s, I mean in the 80s he bought a parts car. And he stripped it and then had it salvaged, but got a whole nother dash cluster off of a car with 119,000 miles. But yeah, door panels, glove box stuff, starters, alternator stuff, brake stuff, hubcaps, la da 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 da. I'll close that later because it's kind of funny because we got stuff everywhere. But there's chrome's a little funny here. I don't know what happened. It's like got lines on it, but you can scrape them off with your fingernails. So I don't know what's up. But then we got extra everything over there. Although those are all not all of those are parts for this car, but got like taillight lenses and stuff, and headlight lenses, and a bunch of that stuff. But, you know, for being a Michigan car, it doesn't have too much rust. I'd really like to get this running again. It'd be cool because I'm coming up on driver's ed and stuff, and I'd like to be able to drive this car sometime. What I'd really like to do is take my driver's test in Dad's 1950 Chrysler. That'd be fun. No mirrors. No, nothing. No seat belts. This does have seat belts in the front seat, but I don't think it has it in the back seat. Yeah. Been sitting, I think, 10 years. Something's up with the brakes. The brakes just go straight to the floor. I think I opened that up once, and one of these is empty, so it's got a blown brake line, but that's to be expected. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else to say. So yeah. Well, there it is.